This is where I get nervous. Like, did I press play, record? I think I did. 2, 1, 4 time with Myriad. You got Coach Jared here, and you have intern
Harry Ward. Yeah.
Harry Ward, intern Harry. So we're gonna jump right into it. So this is gonna be like an introduction of Harry to the Myriad community as well as to the internet. How are you with the internet, by the way? Do you have an Instagram? Do you have Facebook?
Yeah, I do. Instagram's just my name with a dot in between the H and A.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
I'm 21.
21.
Almost
okay.
22.
When did you turn 21?
February.
February.
So coming up. So it was last year.
Gotcha. So you turned 22 this February.
Yeah,
awesome.
sure did.
What did you do for your 21st?
Didn't do a whole lot, to be fair. I was down in Florida playing golf. So
there you go. Cool. All right. So Harry is with us for this entire spring semester internship. You are a golfer at IU Indy. So IUPUI, IU Indy changed over the last year or two. So you're a Division I golfer. How long have you been golfing for?
Oh, a long time. I think I started when I was like 7. Took it seriously when I was like 11.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a long time.
Awesome. So how about you jump in because you're from New Zealand, so that's a big piece of the puzzle. When were you born? What part of New Zealand? Just you jump into it, talk about yourself a little bit, and I'll ask questions.
No, sweet. So I'm 21, born in 2004 in Wellington, New Zealand, which is...
2004?
Yeah.
I graduated high school in 2003. Anyway, sorry.
From the capital city, Wellington. It's like the bottom...
Okay.
Yeah, bottom of the North Island, and then I grew up just in a town an hour north of it on the coast, so we got mountains and the beach. And then sport-wise, grew up playing rugby, like every Kiwi. It's sort of the dream to become an All Black, play for the country. But then you soon learn that you're not quite big enough or something. So then I...
How were you at rugby? I mean, you're what, 6'1", 6'2"?
Yeah, I was just a little scrawny.
Okay.
I was always like tall. I was pretty good. I got to some degree. I got to like representative level. Okay. And then it got to the point where there was no weight grade, and I just wasn't quite willing to take the knocks to the head.
Yeah. Understandably.
Yeah, exactly. So then I was still playing golf a little bit, but that's when I switched and took golf a little more seriously, and then that probably carried me through all the way high school. But in that time, New Zealand, like sports, it's not like here we have practice 5 days a week. So I got the opportunity to play all sorts of things. Like I played varsity soccer my senior year. Okay. Did track, 100-meter high jump. Yeah. Did that like good enough.
What was your best in high jump?
In meters, it was like 175. Okay. I think so. In centimeters, No, I couldn't tell you what it is, but yeah. So I played lots of sports growing up, pretty much everything I could.
And then so golf was the one that you kind of decided, like when did you find out that like, oh, I am good at golf, or like I can do something with golf here?
Yeah, I think when it would have been first couple years at high school, I started like winning not a lot, but a good amount of age group events. I placed second in the under 15s at our national tournament. I was like, okay, this is like kind of where I want to go. And it was kind of the most entertaining sport to me because it was like so many aspects that I could think about and that I could control all of it myself, which is what I enjoyed the most. It was like I wasn't having to rely on people. And if something went wrong, it was all on me.
Yep, I like that. I think anyone who's a golfer out there knows how much of a mind game and head mess up it can be to be a golfer. Just one shot can take you out of your game pretty quickly. So how did you get recruited? How'd you land in Indianapolis? Like how did that whole process work?
It's kind of a tricky process because it's hard to contact coaches here. So I used a company back home, Platform Sports, and basically I gave them all my scores, videos of me playing and all that. And it was kind of in COVID, so it's easy to film all that. But like golf, you don't have someone following you around with a camera, so we had to go out and film everything. But I gave it to them, and then they sent out all my stuff to as many coaches as they could.
What kind of stuff are you filming in golf? Just like your swing like
videos
on the driving range, or on like actual play?
Yeah, a bit of both. I had like range stuff like with every club, just so then you get an idea. But then also on course. Ideally, it would have been like tournament play, but we were in COVID, so no tournament play.
No tournaments.
So it was just like, here's me playing on the course on my own. But and then ended up in Indianapolis because I was talking to a few schools, and the main ones I got offers from, it was like they're in the middle of nowhere.
Got it.
I'm like, coming from New Zealand, I kind of want some security being in a city. Yeah. And being able to get to an airport. Yeah. I don't have a car, so if the airport's 3 hours away from the school, it's like, who's going to want to pick me up? Yeah. So Indianapolis just almost saw it as the safe bet and the best opportunity to like succeed at least.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it seems like you've been successful because you're with us, which is means nothing but success.
Yeah.
What is so New Zealand? What's a flight to Indy look like? I'm just curious generally. So are you usually New Zealand to then Australia, or New Zealand to?
So I have one in New Zealand, so Wellington, where I am, to Auckland, which is the biggest city.
Okay.
That's where they do all the international flights. And I go to Houston, then Houston to Indy. So
it's a
good 30-hour
Jeez.
journey at least.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah.
So how often have you, like, over the last 4 years, how often have you gone home?
I'm pretty lucky. I get home for Christmas and summer. So
okay, Christmas and summer.
Yeah, and then it's like kind of nice because I just just came back from 2.5 weeks of summer.
Yeah.
Instead of being here in the snow.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
A nice bonus.
So you reached out to us because you were interested. You're in exercise science, right, here at IU Indy.
Yeah.
And needed an internship, and HYROX kind of piqued your interest.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about, I mean, obviously you're a golfer, Division I golfer. You're a +1 handicap,
Oh, give
right?
or take. Yeah, somewhere in there.
+2, +3?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
He's a really good golfer, so if you ever need tips, ask him. But outside of golf, like, talk about your fitness and your love for fitness a little bit.
Yeah, so I've always been like lifting weights just for fun. Sort of started that, I guess, halfway through high school, like everyone does. And then in the last 2.5 years, I started running, and that sort of became a good attention of mine. We had one day at team workouts where we were pushing sleds, and I just got a little bit out of breath, and I was like, oh, I didn't like that. I remember how fit I used to be, so I was like, okay, I'm going to start running again.
There you go.
And then I was actually out on a run one day along the Monon Trail in Indianapolis and saw them, your little advertisements for HYROX.
Yeah, the little yard signs. They work, the yard signs on the Monon. Got one.
Yeah, they did. And that kind of caught my attention. And then I think it came to the point where I needed to find somewhere for an internship. And I was like looking for a gym mainly downtown just because of the location where I live. And the HYROX and CrossFit just caught my attention because it's like the combination of the two things that I do.
For sure.
And just sort of as an opportunity to grow in that aspect. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. And so you've been with us for a week and a half, just over a week and a half. How's it been? How has CrossFit been? I mean, I know you've been doing HYROX with us a little bit on and off since we chatted late 2025. But like, how's jumping in classes? How's the fitness going?
Yeah, no, it's been really good. The first week was definitely like a lot of a change because it's like I'm so used to being in class for like 2-3 hours a day. So you come here and now I'm working full days and then trying to go practice and do my own stuff.
And when you say working, it's like I'm in a gym. I get to work out.
Exactly.
I get to take yoga
exactly
for a lot of what your training is. So
yeah, especially these last 2 weeks, feel like I'm taking at least a class a day. It's quite a good bonus.
Yeah,
I quite enjoy that. Yeah, no, it's been awesome. You guys have all been really welcoming, which is like all I could ask for. And yeah, really looking forward to the rest of this semester.
Any big like takeaways being in class thus far? They're like, oh, I'm really good at this, or oh, man, I'm terrible at this, or like I need to work on this type of exercise or strength, or anything there.
I definitely find myself excelling the most in like the stuff that involves a little bit more cardio, a little bit longer, more endurance.
You're crushing those HYROX and running workouts.
Definitely like the Olympic weightlifting and a lot of just the weightlifting. It's just new.
Yeah.
So it's going to take time. I'll eventually like get the hang of it, but
and you and I are doing foundations right now together.
Exactly.
So we just finished foundations number 1. You'll be doing number 2 next week, and so working you through the process like we would with a normal client as well, just so you understand the onboarding journey and the client journey, which has been fun too.
Yeah, for sure.
As we work through. Running, you started running. I want to just shout you out on this. So you did your first what last year?
I had my first marathon.
Full marathon.
Yeah, full marathon at the Monumental. Yeah.
And how long did you train for that?
Oh, I guess
like a year.
I've been running for like just under 2 years, like back running. Like I obviously ran here and there through high school and whatnot, but yeah, actually like putting in time. I ran the mini, I think, in my sophomore year, so 2.5 years ago, and that was sort of the start.
Yeah, and so your marathon, what was your time?
I finished in 3:06, yeah.
3:06, which if you break that down, I think we said it was about a 7-minute mile, give or take.
Give or take.
So imagine running a 7-minute mile for 26.2, right? 26.2 miles, and just acting like it's not a big deal, which it's a huge deal. 3:06 is fast. Do you have other goals? You want to go sub 3? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
I definitely have goals. I don't know if there's like a specific time where I'm like, I want to achieve that before I stop. I think I just want to try and get as fast as I can. Yeah. Like I find it quite a fulfilling way of training. You always like, especially because I'm so used to golf, where I can go practice for two hours and almost get worse, you feel some days. So running's...
It's actually a really good point. That's a really good point.
It can be really fun. So running's really nice because I almost feel like the progress over time, it's always going to be linear
Yeah,
if I'm putting
that's
in
good.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think I've been hooked by that.
I'll be out there sometimes for 2 hours on a range and be like, I'm the best golfer in the world, and then all of a sudden just shank and then shank and shank, and be like, why didn't I just stop five shots ago? Because now I feel terrible, and now my head's in a bad place with that sport.
Yeah.
But cool. What I want to family wise, brothers, sisters.
Yeah, I got a younger brother and a younger sister.
Okay.
Yeah, brothers.
So you're the oldest?
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
Nice.
So first one to leave home.
I was gonna ask, like, so are they a couple years younger?
Yeah, my brother's a year and a half younger.
Okay.
So he's finished with school, and then my sister's in her senior year.
Gotcha.
Of high school. So.
So they're both back in New Zealand.
Yeah,
then?
they're both back in New Zealand.
And then what does your future look like? Like, what is it? Say 5 years from now, where's Harry?
5 years from now, it's a big question.
I know it is a big question. I like
definitely,
big questions.
yeah, it is a big. Definitely after graduation, I'm going to go home for a bit. I've been away for so long.
Yeah.
I'm just like really looking forward to being home. And then I don't know. I'm quite open. I think I quite like that I'm not set on one goal.
Yeah.
I want to get into sports performance. That's sort of like the big picture, and whether that takes me to Australia or even back here, it's sort of like.
Yeah. So the U.S. is a potential future?
Yeah, definitely potential.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. So sports performance is where we're heading.
Yeah.
Which I love. Anything else you want to share that I'm missing?
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that's me to some degree.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys see Harry at all, he's been taking a lot of the morning classes, 9 a.m. noon type classes, because that fits his schedule the best. He is still in the midst of golf season, so he's got strength training with his team. He's got golf practice with the team. Eventually, you're going to start having tournaments coming up for the rest of this semester as well. So you'll see him in and out of those sessions, mostly in the morning and afternoon, but maybe sometimes in the evening. Who knows?
Some evenings. Right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So say hi to him, ask him some questions, learn some New Zealand trivia. What is a kiwi?
A kiwi is a bird, actually. It's not the fruit.
Oh, I know that. I know that from.
It's like this.
Is it Bluey? I think Bluey talks about
it's
kiwi.
like this flightless nocturnal bird.
Okay.
You can't really see him.
There you go. See, New Zealand kiwis.
Exactly.
Flightless nocturnal bird, which you wouldn't have known that.
No.
Awesome. Thank you all. Time.
Sweet.
Cool, dude.
Yeah.